So I couldn't figure out why I kept getting messages about column arrays today. I was getting a lot of questions about what type of events will this speaker handle? What type of events will that speaker handle? Is this one any good? Is that one any good? It's like, what's going on with the sudden interest in these little compact array systems? And then I saw the video with the thumbnail that said, compact arrays suck. Well, before we go any further, just understand that when it comes to sound, this is very much a matter of opinion. So some people have video cameras to express their opinions. Other people don't. I happen to have one, so I'll express mine for you today. What I will say is that I've been DJing longer than most people have been alive. I've used a lot of different kinds of speaker systems, including passive, with subs, without subs, two-way and three-way tops, you name it, I've used it. And right now, for most of my events, which are primarily things like wedding receptions, or corporate parties and things of that nature, I prefer the column array. I think it works really well for a lot of reasons. It has a really wide dispersion, so people beside you can hear really well. When you're using your traditional two-way top with the horn, it's 90-degree dispersion, it kind of shoots straight out. The people over here to the side have no idea what's going on. They can't hear it. All they're hearing is echoes off the back of the room. Not the case with column arrays. It's pretty cool that way. Shoots sound off to the side. You do have to take some care as to how you position your column arrays. If you're not careful, you can do things like get comb filtering going on in the room, where it's kind of this annoying reverb because the sound's overlapping from left to right. So you can do a little toe out on your speakers and avoid that. And you can also avoid having that sound coming back and hitting you in the head, or excessive microphone feedback. That happens too because the dispersion is wide. Kind of like you put a mic in front of the speaker, it squeals. On a compact array with a wide dispersion, if your microphone even is behind the speaker, you could get that squeal if you don't know how to set things up. So yeah, a little toe out on that is good. Now, one thing about like a two-way top cab with a horn and a woofer in it is that horn throws sound really far. It's pretty aggressive. It's PA stuff. It's designed to do that. With the column arrays, I've noticed that it does throw sound, but it's not as harsh up close. So if someone's sitting in front of me, I'm not making their ears bleed with a column array if I crank it up. If I do it with a horn, yeah, I could cause some real discomfort for anybody who's in that path. Other people talk about not enough bass on some of these column arrays. I need to add a subwoofer to it. That is definitely a personal preference. Some people want to do it, some people don't. Here's my take on it. Here's my reasoning on it. No one has ever asked me why there's not enough bass at an event. And I'm doing events anywhere from 100 to 250 people plus with these column array systems. I did one on Saturday that I'll post a gig log for soon of 250 people. And there was probably a good hour and a half of the guests on the microphone giving presentations and doing a raffle. Everybody could hear in the room. And incidentally, I was in the middle of a rectangular room. So it wasn't like I was shooting all this sound straight out. I was shooting sound way off to the sides as well. Everybody could hear fine. And yeah, I think it worked out really well. Now, if I'm doing a wedding reception and I add like a 15 or 18 inch subwoofer to a column array system, it's going to sound really cool, but I'm going to send low frequencies way to the back of a room, and they're going to boom in the back of the room where people are trying to have conversations. I don't want to knock grandma's dentures out back there. I want to keep my hot spot kind of right here on the dance floor. So I'm not worried about sending those low frequencies out further into the room because they don't do me any good there. But that's me. That's my preference. Those are my sound objectives. That's what I'm trying to achieve at these events. I don't need to fill the room with sound. If I do need to fill the room with sound, at a big school dance or something, I'm going to use a more traditional PA system because I need that throw. I need to fill the room. And if you're up front, yeah, it's going to be louder, but it's going to be loud in the back too. With the column arrays, I think it does pretty well for toasts and speeches. I haven't had a problem with it. I am sure there are rooms that have acoustic challenges where you will have problems with them, but I haven't experienced it. Now, no matter what kind of speaker system you're using, be it a column array or a traditional PA system with two-way tops and subs, if people are having a hard time hearing what's going on in the back without too much echo and such, maybe some rear fill is in order. I just started doing this. I really like it. I'm going to start doing it more. And what I really like about it is I don't have to turn the mains up as high to compensate for that throw. I can go ahead and keep them at a good moderate level that's not painful for anyone and still have that clear sound in the back. So, yeah, I mean, in closing, did they suck? I don't think so. If you do, that's fine, but it's not a rule. This is all a matter of opinion. So don't worry too much about what everybody else says, especially the people with the loud voices, including myself. Sound is objective. Figure this out for yourself. If you trust somebody, listen to them. If you don't, don't. But don't take any of this stuff as gospel. It's all opinion. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I got to get back to work. And we'll do a gig log later on tonight from Saturday. I still haven't posted it. Practice and enjoy.